What's up, guys? It's Captain Ice Production 72, and welcome to the 13th installment of collecting the complete saga in LEGO. If you're unfamiliar, this is my series where I'm trying to collect all of the playable characters from LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. This series features many real minifigures, such as Dengar from 2006, as well as many custom minifigures, for example, Han Solo from A New Hope. And in this episode, we're adding two minifigures. I'd like to point out, from this episode on, I have no official minifigures to add. So the next 5 episodes are pretty much just going to be custom minifigures. There is a slight handful of official ones to get, but I've not had the chance to grab one of these yet. At the time of uploading this, it has been a couple of weeks since I filmed those last few episodes. They were filmed as a batch. I would like to point that out. There's some things I still need to figure out, like if I'm going a custom or official for the battle droids. I need to sit here. The two real minifigures, like Lego official minifigures I do need to pick up are the Gunk droid and the Droidica. Those are the two off the top of my head I will have to go double check that. But in this episode, we're in two pretty cool minifigures from the Empire Strikes Back, made by two different custom manufacturers. So yeah, let's get these on the table and have a look, because these are some pretty cool pieces. Alright, so like I said, we do got two minifigures to take a look at. So the first minifigure that we've got here is made by Boskman Customs, who can be found on Instagram. And that is his Bespin Leia minifigure, which is a really nice looking minifigure. So of course this is meant to be a complete saga version of this minifigure. This is pretty cool, because I've never really done much of this figure on camera, but it's a pretty rare one. This is the original Bespin Leia from Cloud City from back in 2003. And obviously there's two main differences, right? The Princess Leia's did the different brown colours. We've got old reddish brown on the official minifigure, and the newer brown colour on the one from Boskman Customs, which is more accurate. Another thing that you will notice is the skin tones are different. Now, of course, the official minifigure came out in 2003, a year or so before they were actually doing the light nougat kind of flesh tone colour. And the arm colour is different. Now, from what I remember watching the movie, because I've watched it, or rewatched it not too long ago, the Bossman Custom ones is probably more accurate. Her arm printing and stuff, technically, like in the movie, is a bit more red. The 2018 minifigure got that one right. But it's a really nice looking custom indeed. I'll take this one out. Let's let you see them side by side like that. But you can see the difference, and I really do like what they've done here. Bossman Customs has done an excellent job. In fact, you're going to notice a lot of his stuff in the upcoming episodes. But yeah, really good minifigure. Let's move on to the next one, who is made by Brick Rebellion. So the minifigure I've got here is Hoth Luke. Now, I love this minifigure. Don't get me wrong, Brick Rebellion does absolutely amazing stuff. Unfortunately, with this one's helmet, it's a case of the helmet doesn't stay on too great. Which is not too bad, because this is literally a display minifigure and that's it. Unfortunately, you can see the little mold. This is a custom piece. This does not actually exist in LEGO. But, you know, for sitting on a shelf, it does alright. But any other time, that is going to pop off. I mean, I don't have, like, the closest thing I have to a real LEGO version of that would be I'll quickly grab it here. I've actually just thought of this. That's why I didn't have it ready for the video going in. But this is the version of Hoth Luke that we got quite a few years later, in 2010, as part of the Wampa Cave. I have that right here. Sorry about the ill-preparedness. But that would be this minifigure here, which came out in 8089, Hoth Wampa Cave. Now, obviously, LEGO had come up with their own official mold for that. I'll fix his head there. Had come up with their own official mold by them, but that helmet does twist around. That can be a little annoying. But you can see the comparison. I just thought it'd be fun to do that, just, you know, quickly, but these are some pretty cool minifigures. The reason I picked them both for this episode, they're both Empire Strikes Back themed. Let's get these two onto the stand. Personally, out of the two, I think the look is cooler just because it has that custom piece despite its flaws, and no, the goggles do not move. So here we are at the stand, and I really enjoy filling this out. I've got a backlog of minifigures I'm making episodes with, so they've not been on the stand for a while because I had to separate out which ones need to go up, so this is kind of cool to get them back on for me. So Leia goes up here, which is nice. You know, I've got a couple minifigures to do. This nice roll will be complete. Really love how that's looking. Looks great. I'm going to swap out the R2-D2 because I'm really realising how yellow that one is. I've got more of them. And Luke Skywalker, he doesn't go up with the Empire Strikes Back stuff. He actually well, technically he's next to some Empire Strikes Back stuff, because obviously you've got the main ones you play as throughout the story, and then down here is like, the original trilogy one characters you buy in the cantina, kind of like how here's the prequel trilogy ones. Well, we're going to put Luke right there above Indiana Jones. You got to straighten that up. Again, it's not a perfect piece, but the fact that someone's made, like, the fact that Brit Rebellion or anyone else has made that piece, has attempted it all, is absolutely amazing. So, the next episode will also be custom minifigures. As I was saying, we're kind of out of official stuff to add. But, I knew eventually that would happen, but I cannot wait for you guys to see this grow over the next couple of days. Couple of episodes. I'll see you guys in episode 14.